is Mei-Ling from Singapore. My Anthurium Grandifolium is really giving me headache. The leaves keep drooping, the flowers is not coming out, and every morning it look at me like I'm the problem lah. I water already, repot already, still like that. Can help me or not?
Mei-Ling, I'm not sure I can help you. But I can show you. Let's go! Alright, Mei-Ling, so here we are. And where are we? We are in the Caribbean forest because this is the true home of Anthurium grandifolium. So grandifolium means big leaves. And this Anthurium, although it has been observed as early as the 17th century, was only described botanically by a German botanist in 1823. And today, together, we will gonna find this Anthurium in the forest. Are you ready? Let's go. So I don't want to sound pessimistic, but the weather was not looking very promising. And to be honest with you, I would not be very surprised if we get some rain on the way. Let's see. So it's not been even 10 minutes that I'm walking and I'm already on the wrong path. So I'm backtracking right now in order to find a way. So as expected, it is hot and humid, which makes the hike pretty strenuous. I'm already sweaty. It's only the beginning of the hike. So Mei-Ling, this is not Anthurium grandifolium, but this is another species of Anthurium. This is Anthurium palmatum. The name, of course, palmatum comes from the shape of the leaves. A beautiful plant. Look, there is a tree that falls on the path. You don't want to be under when it's falling, I can tell you. Look at this spectacular philodendron gigantum. Look how it's attached to the tree, with all the roots going all the way down to the ground. Just to give you an idea of the size of this plant. And no, it's not because my head is small, although it is. So I see a lot of plants in this forest, but of course not the one that I want. No Anthurium grandifolium so far. But let's continue. Maybe we'll be lucky later on. This way. So I feel exhausted. I think it is time to... No, not yet. Not yet. Let's continue a little bit more. There is too much mud. I can't walk. What do you want me? Go back to my plane and go back to France. Is that what you want? So let me go, let me pass. This is not a method, this is provocation. Do you get the reference? If you do, you know what to do. Comments below now. Oh look, I found an olive. That would be good. You know the rule. So I can't take it. I have to. It's not good, but no, I can resist. I'm strong. I'm strong. Let's go. So it's been more than 2 hours that I'm walking in this forest, and so far there is no sign at all of Anthurium grandifolium. This is a tough one that you gave me this time mailing. A really tough one to find. French author Julien Gracq once wrote this sentence: "There is a happiness in the air, a lightness of step, which is the most infallible sign of the proximity of catastrophe." Well, my friends, I can tell you today there is no lightness of steps at all. So I don't expect any catastrophe. So I'm exhausted. I have no choice anymore. This is really a last resort. But okay. Oh my god. Okay. I feel better now. Ready to go. Well, I saw you looking at me, and I had to come and tell you that today I found you absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so lunch break. And can someone guess what we have on the menu for lunch today? The one and only ham and cheese sandwich. And as for dessert, we have another torment of love. Only this time it's cocoa flavor. Well guys, you must be maybe wondering how I managed to do all those treks all by myself. Well, I think it is time for me to come clean. I have not been very honest with you. Actually, I have a full crew with me. So I have a cameraman, Igor. So Igor, say hello to the camera. And I have a Sherpa also to carry my backpack, because I'm just carrying my backpack when I'm in front of the camera for you guys, but normally it's not me who is carrying it. It's my Sherpa Stephanie, and she's behind. Say hello, Stephanie. See, so that's how it's a full professional crew to be able to give you those documentaries. Do you know what would make my life easier right now? Is to have my machete. But actually, all this area is protected. It's protected forest, and the use of machete is prohibited here. So no machete. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, wait a minute. Were you just staring at my butt right now? Yes, you did. I saw you. Come on. I'm trying to do some scientific, educative content, and all they do is stare at my butt. What do you want me to say? I've been here for the whole day almost, and still no sign of Anthurium grandifolium. Not that I am starting to get worried, but a little bit though. So I don't know. Hey, wait a minute. Maybe over there. Let me check real quick this one. And no, it's just another Philodendron gigantum. Sorry. But we are not giving up yet. There is still daylight left, so we continue looking for it. Looks like everything which is in this forest wants to grab me and don't let me go. Let me go! Come on! Come on, Anthurium grandifolium. I don't want to end up sleeping in this forest, so show yourself. Now is the time. Have some mercy, please. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, look over there. No, not there. There, look over there. Can you see it? Okay, let's go closer. Look over there. Wow. Oh. At last, there it is. So Mei Ling, I present you Anthurium grandifolium. Look, I found it, finally. So look at the beauty of this plant. What a magnificent plant, really. So, Anthurium grandifolium, it means big leaves, and I'm sure that you can see why it is named like this. It has really some very big leaves which can be up to 1 meter long and which are in the shape of a heart. The leaves are quite thick and a bit like leathery kind of texture, glossy and leathery. It's a beautiful leaf, amazing. Anthurium grandifolium is an epiphytic plant, or sometimes also a lithophytic plant. It means it prefers to grow on a tree or on a rock rather than to be on the floor. It prefers to sit up there in the trees in order to have more light and also a better air circulation. So when the early botanists brought this species back to Europe, they were so amazed by the size of the leaf that they decided to name it Grandifolium, without realizing that few years later they would discover even bigger Anthurium, such as, for example, Anthurium regal. So this very characteristic appendix of the Anthurium family is called the spadix. It is the flower of the plant that will then bear the fruits, the berry of the Anthurium. So now, Mei-Ling, how to take care of Anthurium grandifolium? Well, regarding the substrate, as you see, since this plant is an epiphytic, you cannot use regular potting soil. What you need to use instead is specific aroid mix, so which is usually a mix of orchid bark, charcoal, perlite, and sphagnum moss. So something which is very light and very aerated, because you see the roots, they need to breathe. Now, regarding the temperature, you see we are at a temperature of 25 degrees Celsius and a relative humidity of 77%. So, as for the watering, Mei-Ling, it likes humidity, but it doesn't like to have the feet wet. So let the substrate dry 50% before watering it again. As for the humidity, it loves to have a very humid environment. And since you live in Singapore, it shouldn't be any problem for you, unless you are using the aircon inside your house. And if you are living in Europe, for example, well, use a humidificator. If you just mist this plant regularly, it won't be enough due to the size of its leaves. Okay? Okay, Pierre, but how can you be sure it's not another Philodendron giganteum? After all, they both have very big leaves, and the shape is pretty similar. Well, because I'm the expert here, and that's the reason why you are on this side of the screen and I'm on this side. Okay, I'm messing with you guys. So yes, there is a difference, and I will show you how to differentiate both. And once you see it, it will become very obvious. All right, so the sign is this line that you see, which is going all around the leaf of the Anthurium. And this is very specific to the Anthurium. If you see this line like this, you can be pretty sure this is an Anthurium. And you see, Philodendron giganteum or any other philodendron, they don't have this line which is circling the leaf. All right, my couch explorer, so do you want another fun fact? Yes, yes, yes. No, you know, I've been walking the whole day, now the hero needs to rest. So that's it for today. Bye. All right, okay, 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 okay. Okay, come. One last fun fact for you guys. So, you see over there, this organ there is called a pulvinus. And the function of this one is to orient the leaf in the direction of the light. It's a kind of a biological motor. Nature is fantastic, isn't it? Okay, Mei Ling, so now you are an expert of Anthurium grandifolium. And I am sure that you will do great with your Anthurium. I'm counting on you. Sorry. As for the rest of you guys, if you also are struggling with an houseplant, or you know a friend who is struggling with an houseplant, well, just send me a video message and maybe if you're lucky, I will go and get it in the wild. Well, never try, never know, right? So that's it for today. My mission here is over. Now it's time for me to get back to civilization, have a good dinner and a good rest. I need it. But as always, my couch explorer, stay hot and stay moist. See you in the wild. I'm out. Hey Pierre, how about we verify your technique to identify an Anthurium on the Anthurium palmatum that we saw this morning when we climbed up? Yeah, sure, if you want. Pierre. Come on, guys. Sorry, but now the celebrity needs to rest. Please, come back tomorrow, okay? Please. Pierre. Yeah, okay. What? What is this plant? Which plant? Behind you. Which one? Ah, you mean this one? This one over there? Yeah. This one. Okay. I tell you. After that, finish, huh? Finish for the day. Well, this is Etlingira elatior from the Zinzeraceae family. So it's a ginger, but it is not native from the Caribbean, nor from South America actually. No, actually it's originally coming from Malaysia. So now you know.